Hi guys, Mr. Giles here. Welcome to my 15th episode of my Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3 United Kingdom series. And this is a surprise, I expect. After I told you that this would be, well, episode 14 would be the last episode before I went on holiday. I've actually managed to scratch together some free time today, which is the day before I go on holiday, meaning that I am going to be able to continue playing this AAR for a little short period. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. But shall we get started whilst I still can? So we left off in the last episode on a sort of a poor note, really, with me sort of making this tack which is fundamentally flawed. But no problem, because if nothing, we've caused the Germans some manpower losses, I suppose, and you know, I should never really underestimate that when you're playing Germany, against Germany even. I just noticed we don't want to leave this province undefended. So, let's get going. Thanks for all your comments and subscriptions and things. As a general rule, I don't really care about subscriptions. I know that's how lots of people feel very passionate about getting subscriptions and things like that. I personally am not bothered in the slightest. I'm going to call back my first corps, which is my home defence corps now, my only corps in home defence, back to London, just so in case I need to mount a defence, I can mount a defence. That's the London garrison. I'll keep that one in place. So what's going to happen now is some various things. I'm going to call this tacked off. What I'd like to do is I'd like to mop up in the Balkans. That's what I'd ideally like to do. Oh good, we can build self-propelled artillery now. We'll keep fighter pilot training in for now. Starting to get some quite good techs out right about now, which is good. We can't call Italy in quite yet, but I'm not overly concerned about that. You can see my order of battle is a little bit messed up. Much stronger in the north, my order of battle is. I spoke like Yoda there, in case you hadn't noticed. Much stronger in the north, my order of battle is. That happens occasionally. I am a sort of semi-Yoda-like figure. For those of you who have joined Hearts of Iron Casual Gamers, firstly, thank you very much. It's always great to see new players join our little community. Yes, so it's good. I'm glad you've joined, really. That's what I wanted to say. I'd just like to let you know that anyone who's planning on joining Hearts of Iron Casual Gamers or one of our games, remember we play Saturday evenings, GMT, 7 PM to 10 PM. That's 1900 to 2200 for those of you that use heretic evil 24-hour clocks. I don't like this 24-hour clock. I find I always just don't like it. I'm putting some more into research, into officers, because I've noticed our ratio slipped below 130%. I'd like to get that back up to 140% as soon as possible. I'm contemplating launching an attack on this province just to stabilise my front. We should be able to crush them. You can see the Italians have actually still reasonably strong. I wish the AI would not build so many garrisons as Italy. Because garrisons are pretty much useless in terms of everything. I would love to know right now why my troops are out of supply. I'm getting them out of there. Infrastructure is fine, supply is fine. But we're not. I can't see a single supply convoy going to Copenhagen, which I suspect might have something to do with it. This is a carrier air group, but I still feel as if that supply shouldn't be much of a problem, and I don't like the fact that it is. It hasn't been a problem before. We're definitely going to retreat out of here. We need to as long as we hold this island here, I don't know whether this is Zealand or Jutland or it's one of those islands. These guys are still in supply, so we'll send them to defend Sagles. Well, the Germans are starting to mass HQs on the Eastern Front, which is good. It doesn't mean anything. HQs mean nothing. The general. Right, we finished our light tank gun. We'll stop researching our light tank gun because we should have stopped researching it years ago, essentially. That's fine, just taking it out. We're already trying to research more than we actually can. We've got another fighter group finished up. We will put Slesser in charge of this one. Attach it to the Alexandria HQ, which if I was if I was not lazy and knew how to spell Mediterranean, I would rename the Mediterranean HQ, but that does require me knowing how to spell Mediterranean, and I really cannot spell Mediterranean. Every single time I try, I fail miserably. Too many M's, too many everything, too much of everything. So I'm going to reorganise my cores just a little bit. Wasting IC, sorry. IC wasting is painful for you guys to see, I'm aware of that. We'll put in some more infantry for now. I feel as if we're a little bit armour heavy. I'm talking about armour heavy. I've noticed we're not building much Air Force either, so we'll just bung another fighter into production, multi-role. Don't be mistaken, by the way, just because that has a picture of a jet plane, we haven't made any effort to research jets. I should, probably, but I haven't. Apparently these are all out of command, out of radio range, which is odd. Oh, it's because they're attached to the home army. Which reminds me, probably time for a new army, to be honest. The 6th Army. The 3rd Armour Corps will attach to the 6th Army. And the 6th Army will be led by the aspiring... Lys. We'll attach this to the 6th Army too. Which I'm just bringing everything I can down to the med right now. If we're going to make a determined effort to actually do something in the Balkans, then we actually need to do that. So begins the next part of my plan. I am fully aware that of the fact that since Hungary is since Germany has military access through Hungary, that that this plan of mine hasn't really quite worked out. However, that doesn't mean it's not going to be any use at all. I reckon I can still catch a few divisions. And the plan is to reinforce my front line with some bog standard infantry. Let the infantry hold the line whilst I can... Well, we should be able to hold here. Okay. I'm going to send back 2 divisions just simply to reorganise. I'm hoping it's going to alleviate our supply issues because I'm not going to be able to cope if it doesn't. Whoa. I am not enjoying this at the moment. Well, no, no, I don't mean that. I am enjoying this game. Of course, I'm enjoying this game. I pretty much always enjoy this game. You know, no matter what. I know quite a few players that don't seem to like playing Hearts of Iron unless they're actually winning, and that's not the case with me. I always like to stick it all out. Well, I always like to stick it out, no matter what, because I feel that, you know, World War II was not a one-sided fight. It was not a, you know, it was not nothing simple. It was nothing. It was not a crushing or a astonishing defeat of one nation. You know, it was a hard fight from whatever perspective you look at, and that's why I like to. I think just having situations like this where it feels much more realistic. You know, I feel like I'm sort of struggling, as Britain was in 1941 by itself, to really hold the line or to do anything against the Germans. Because until Barbarossa starts, I'm not going to be able to defeat the Germans outright in their own territory. That's just not going to happen. But what might happen is that I cause some substantial manpower losses, and I hope that's not a serious attack. Yeah, that's a serious attack. Luckily, we will reinforce this one. What's really annoying me, however, is my fighters, which are absolutely failing to win me superiority here. So I'm going to have to do a much bigger mission with my other group, just to hold off the enemy. Okay, so we finished up some more. We finished up some more light cruisers, which is good. We now have our standard 5 screens, or is it 6 screens I'm using? I can't remember. 7 screens, 6 screens. We're using 6 screens. That's fine. We'll finish up a new cruiser soon, I'm sure. We're not gonna hold. This is why I do find the sort of battle system a little bit buggy sometimes. Because the Marines arrived in the province faster than the infantry, the Germans were able to push them out, which is annoying, really. But what particularly annoys me is when you strategically... I can't enter the battle immediately with my infantry to reinforce my Marines because of the reinforcement chance thing. But yet, what I can do is, if I had started in that province immediately, I would have been... If I'd strategically redeployed units immediately into that province, then they would have started in the battle immediately, which doesn't make any sense at all. Because surely, getting a division off a train or something like that is going to take a substantially longer period of time than for the infantry to join the front line. So, angry rage. So we just lost that province that we just quite hard won, which is frustrating. What I'm going to plan to do is, I've noticed that this area seems to be a little bit weak. There's a Slovakian division here which won't be able to hold. And my plan is to encircle a few divisions, just destroy maybe 1, 2 or 3 divisions. Push up from Zara with 1 pincer, and push down from, oh my god, I can't say that, from here down here along this tangent to encircle these 4 divisions, I suppose. I'll keep small arms in there simply because I really need better troops right now. Quite tempting to try and take Innsbruck, but it's pretty much a fortress. Innsbruck would be the first city I took, first victory province too. I know I'm attacking with the core HQ there, but don't worry, we should win that battle anyway. My fighters are getting pretty roughed up pretty quickly. Not nice. Have I sent my transports out? Yeah. Alright. Well, we've regained some organisation for now, so... Oh, that's an attack which might succeed. We'll try and relieve them by attacking elsewhere. You can see a division is just finished. Not a division. Well, actually, some divisions have finished actually. But the first or second A Corps has arrived in Pola, so that's going to be helpful. And I do believe. Yes, I do believe that I need to make a new corps, which is nice. I actually think I'm running out of infantry commanders, or at least half decent infantry commanders. We'll use Skoons, because that's a fun name. I'll just attach them to the home army for now. Scones and Soames, that's a funny corps. They're scones, by the way, not scones. That's a British joke, I hope you got that one. I make an effort to please you lot. So this is not being a particularly interesting episode right now, and I do apologise for that. We'll build a light... What are we building at the moment? We're building light armour. We'll build a light armour. You can see I'm finally getting the type of division structure I like. Which is two armoured units, one infantry unit, and a support unit, which is similar to the structure I use in my infantry divisions, incidentally. You know, with bog standard infantry and a we'll put the second corps here. We'll put 2 divisions in Ormoz and 2 divisions in Crisco. I have no idea how to pronounce these names. I really wish there was a way you could actually pronounce them. I know probably people from these places are laughing their heads off right now because yes, Mexico gives us transit rights. Okay, this is starting to get a bit worrying now. I'm going to have to do something about this. I've been sort of ignoring it. Not the right thing to do. Never ignore a threat like that. That's just terrible. Very lazy, very shoddy play. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, we're starting a new session. I'm going on holiday tomorrow, so I won't be there. But Hearts of Iron Casual Gamers is starting a new session tonight, which is something, I don't know the date. And you're all fully entitled to come. You just need to join, claim a nation, read the rules, things like that. You know what to do. You've all played multiplayer before, I'm sure. These divisions aren't suitable for frontline roles yet, so we'll just put them here. And then what we will do is we'll put our stronger ones in this province and our other suitable division here. Yeah, so come join, claim a nation, join us, join the dark side. We will definitely hold here. Someone said to me that I should liberate Denmark. I'm not sure it's worth it, because there aren't actually many German divisions in Denmark right now, so I wouldn't be encircling and destroying much. And I'm not saying I'm doing that here, I'm just saying that I'm not sure I would be particularly successful if I tried the same in Denmark. I'm having some supply issues again. We're going to have a look at my supply. You can see these 2 provinces slowly recovering from what I did to them. I don't know why they're having supply issues. I don't think... Trieste is a big port. Pola is quite a reasonable sized port. The infrastructure is not bad. It's, 80 and 70%. you know, nothing to be laughed at all. You can see me here preparing for my favourite gamey move. If they counterattack, if they attack this province, then they're putting themselves in a bad situation anyway, so I'm not particularly concerned about that. We're getting some more artillery. I don't know how many divisions lack artillery right now, but certainly that's okay. Lienz, where was that? They'll push us out there. Here, okay. Not an issue. We should win this battle. It's a very unfavourable attack ratio for them. Where's this HQ then? Well, it's not even in the right place. I'll move it over to the right place in a minute. Should be paying attention right now, really. They're just HQs, so not an issue. We should win this battle, actually. I'm quite glad I tried that. Hills. This will be a bloody battle, and one that we might lose, actually. Whilst we're talking about attacking hills, why don't we attack some hills again? Call in some air support. I have a feeling these guys are out of range. No, they're not out of range. Alright, we'll do that. Mind you, they are definitely in range of enemy naval bombers. You can see me attempting to pull my armour off the front lines here. I'm simply doing that to try and give my armour, to redeploy my army, you know, shift my best units to other places where they'll probably be better used, to be honest. Yeah, our last game and our last multiplayer game, you know, Hearts of Iron Casual Gamers, was very interesting. The Soviet Union had the Germans encircled 2 million Soviet soldiers in our last game, and ever since that sort of defeat was inevitable for them. Certainly Axis victory was likely. We've just finished that game. It was very interesting. It was sort of a stalemate at the end. Britain was holding out. America had just joined but couldn't really make any progress anywhere. Japan had been knocked out of the war. But neither the Allies couldn't invade Germany because it was too strong with the USSR dead, and Germany could not invade the UK. So neither faction could really sort of fulfill their victory conditions as such. So we just decided in the end, with players starting to lose a bit of interest, that it would be best to stop. So I've had a few people asking about my holiday. We're going to, I think I've said this before, we're going to Saumur on the Loire Valley. It's going to be very nice. I'm really looking forward to it. But it is absolutely tipping it down with rain at the moment. And if this amount of rain continues, honestly, oh god, it's going. It would be like going in Britain. Honestly, it would be terrible. I don't know what we'd do. You know, a camping holiday? Seriously? You know, what do you do about a camping holiday when it's really chucking it down with rain? I don't know. I don't know what you do. Definitely don't know what we'd do. So we've just about successfully encircled a few divisions here. Nothing special, you know, it looks like 3 infantry divisions. And this is a severe counterattack. This is dangerous. And when I say dangerous, I mean dangerous as a capital D-A-N, etc. We are being attacked from this province and this province. I didn't realise this province even had a border with this province. But luckily, this is where having a reserve sort of comes into play. I will send in 2 armoured divisions. I know I'm trying to reconsolidate them, but whilst we can, you know, just holding the lines is much more successful. It's much more helpful. It's time to push them out of here. Out of Bovek. Oh, excellent. We have the second carrier. The second carrier fleet is starting to gain strength now. We just deployed a second carrier. So this now has 2 CVs and a CVL. So this will be reasonably strong. The CVL will slow it down substantially. But I kind of need it for just for now, just to bolster my carrier air group strength. Don't like this attack. I've been looking up some other Hearts of Iron Let's Plays out there, and there's just a new one actually started. I'll put a link to it in the description. A new one. Ironically, it's another British one. It's a British AAR using the August Storm mod, which is it's a very good mod actually. I would recommend it. Made by someone I've never heard of before, to be honest. But I'm sure it's going to be good. I'll post a link to it, just so you guys, because I know obviously you're not going to have many of my videos for a while, so I'll post a few links again to other video AARs. There are 2 Let's Players channels that I found quite readily. There are definitely 2 that seem to be very popular, whom are Commissar Stalin and what's his face? Erwin Rommel. They both seem to be very popular. They have many more views than any of the Let's Plays I've ever seen before, of Hearts of Iron, that is. And yet, with all honesty, I can't really see why. Neither of them really seems to have any extensive experience in playing the game, and they seem to make quite fundamental mistakes, which I'm not snagging them off. I'm really not. I understand that everyone has different skill levels and stuff, and everyone is entitled to make a video. But I do sort of believe that, you know, I don't think I'm a great player, but I also think that there is something worthwhile from watching me play. I don't think I make a lot of effort to make sure I play okay. And I feel that these 2 do not. I feel they sort of make quite amateurish mistakes, to be brutally honest. And it's a bit painful to watch. So I wouldn't recommend watching them. I have to say I'm quite pleased about the fact that I'm able to actually stay toe-to-toe with the Wehrmacht, because if nothing, you know, it's proving that I'm delaying Barbarossa. Ooh, big battle. Very big battles at the moment. Again, big battles always work in my favour, unless I lose them. Then they don't. You can see the progress I'm making here. Very little towards Germany itself. We are in the Battle of Bovek. I have a feeling it's an IC province. Oh, it's not. This one's an IC province. Oh well. I'm going to check my order of battle again. I want to see what makes sense. So this is the 11th Corps. The First Army has 3 corps at its disposal right now. And it's holding the northern front. It's mainly blocking as its role. Whilst the 6th Army pushes south. I'm going to move the definitely move the 6th Army to somewhere where it actually makes sense for it to be. It's the Luftwaffe which really concerns me at the moment. Haha, that would be an interesting battle. If you can hear, it's raining very heavily again. Welcome to Britain, I would say. The Olympics is starting in 14 days, and the weather is absolutely looking hideous at the moment. There are forecasts look terrible for the Olympics, to be brutally honest, and it's going to be hilarious. I have no idea how the Olympics is going to work when it's going to be so wet, because it's outdoors, all of it. From the tennis at Wimbledon to, obviously all the stuff in the Olympic Stadium, it's going to be extremely difficult to actually keep it going fluidly. And even more worryingly is the fact that we even have flood risks across the whole country. The Met Office has really forecast some rather heavy, substantial downpours over the next few months, and I think it's going to make the Olympics pretty difficult. We'll see how the aquatics fare. I'm sure they'll do very well. Oh, it's Rommel again. We're fighting Rommel. It's a level 6 commander. It's pretty scary. Level 6 commanders, quite a rare sight, to be honest. That means they've had to level up, and leveling up and level up. It's very rare for that to happen regularly in Hearts of Iron. Definitely my order of battle of my armoured units isn't making much sense. 3rd Armoured Corps, for instance, has just divisions everywhere. But they're all in radio range, so I'm definitely overestimating the sort of severity of those problems right now. I would send those units just to the front line again. I'm also very happy for the Germans to keep pissing away troops at Snagges and Öresund and things like that. I don't know what their fascination is with these islands. I mean, they're strategically very unimportant, and we're out of supply again. If this supply situation does not change, then we will lose. And I don't know why. I cannot figure out why we don't have any supply at all. Copenhagen. To create supply problem, we'll go from Aberdeen to Copenhagen. I didn't see this in the list before, and I don't think I'll find it again. And I think it's probably because it's a Danish port that I can't supply it. But this is really annoying me. Like, why can't I supply Copenhagen? I need to be able to supply them. And Copenhagen itself is a level 9 IC province, and you feel that local supply should be rather substantial. But at the moment, it's even looking like I might have to retreat. I'll send a unit into Öresund to block the attack for a while. My knowledge is that they'll have to call this attack off, because there's a navy in it. We'll not call it off now, it's in progress, but I don't know. We'll see. Germany seems to have buggered off. I don't want Hungary to enter the war right now. What? What? I never got... Were they partisans? I never took that province. That's strange. Okay. What's happening here? Germany seems... What is it? Oh, I know. Italy has joined the war. That's what's happened. There was obviously an Italian unit moving through this province, and that's annoyed them. I was definitely very, very confused as to what was happening. I kind of wish Italy hadn't intervened, because whilst Italy has uninvadable territory, certainly that sort of works in my favour, to be brutally honest. I'm going to try and take Innsbruck. You know, we might as well try and take something of any worth in Germany. They only have a garrison and an infantry division protecting it. I'm looking for units to encircle, but I can't find any. So for now, we're just going to go for a crazy push. This is probably why the German AI is panicking a little bit, is because Italy has joined the war, and there has been some erratic units that have been lying else in places and lying about as such, like here. And these will act almost like the AI reacts to partisans, and that's badly. So they'll be panicking and sending troops everywhere. I think what the situation on the northern front has proven is that I can't hold the line with what I have there at the moment. So I'm going to detach the Royal Marine Corps to the First Army, and as much as I hate to say it, have to use the Royal Marines as sort of frontline units, supporting units of my mainline infantry. My fighter's not faring too well against the Luftwaffe at the moment. Certainly the Luftwaffe is not the Wunderwaffe, you know, it's nothing overly crushing. Maybe the Regia Aeronautica will help out with that, but I'm not overly concerned. I don't think that's true. We're now supplied from Rome, and I wonder how that's going to screw things up. That's the point. That the reason I may be having supply issues down here is because maybe because I do have oh god. Again, Italy is getting stomped in Albania. That's happened more than once now. Actually, no, it hasn't happened in this episode. It hasn't happened in this Let's Play. I don't know what I'm saying. This Cork HQ is out of position. So is... Well, no, that division is out of position as such. This is a very, very disorganised attack. This is just the Germans having left things unoccupied, and me punishing them for it, essentially. Take the light tank reliability out. Germany doing... I don't know, they had units here a minute ago, but they've all disappeared, so... Well, we're advancing, that's what's happening. I wonder how the Battle of Innsbruck is going. I hope we've been intercepting these as well. Oh, we have. Not very effectively, mind you. Innsbruck, I've been to Innsbruck. Innsbruck is a nice city. I'd recommend you go there as well. Oh god, I sound like a traveller, don't I? This sounds like I've been everywhere. I don't have anything against travellers, by the way, I was just saying. Yeah. Innsbruck is nice. I've been to the Alps a few times now. I've been to Chamonix in France, which is probably about here, Armancé. I've been to the Dolomites twice near Bolzano. We've been to somewhere in Austria near Salzburg. Salzburg. Where are you, Salzburg? Munich. Salzburg. Yes, we probably went to about here. And we've been to Meerhofen, which is near Innsbruck as well. Probably on this province, to be honest. It was Tyrol. It was in Tyrol. So trying to prevent stacking up my units here. Oh look, there's a Slovakian division. The Slovak divisions are always terrible, but seeing as they're German expeditionary forces, you know, why not destroy them? Oh, I'm wasting a ton of IC. We've just finished a new armoured corps. Celebrations shall begin. New armoured division, even. We'll attach it to the home army for now. We just want to let things organise. Running out of half decent commanders. Where are we going to spend our spare 4 IC? Well, seeing as the air war is not going well, we'll build some more fighters, I think. These still... Oh, we're gaining money now. That's the most important thing. These... Oh, God. German strategic bomb... Not strategic bombers, naval bombers. Really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. Well, I'm going to try and pull back a division to Copenhagen and see if that helps. I have a feeling this has nothing to do with me, by the way. This is the supply AI or something screwing up. And no, it's annoying me. It's frustrating me. Ålesund. Annoying. Very annoying. Italy is, yes, as I said, getting stomped in Albania. I see a very vulnerable Palaus. Palaus was the commander of the German 6th Army. That's this guy, by the way. He was the man that was responsible for the destruction of the 6th Army in the Kessel near Stalingrad. I think it was Kessel. Or Cauldron, as the Germans, as it's known and actually should be called. I can create a puppet. I can't create a puppet of Yugoslavia. I expect I have... Oh no, the Yugoslavs are okay about me occupying them. Or liberating them, I should really say. The 14th... Oh, no wonder, I forgot to name this as a dedicated armour corps. Running out of armour commanders, definitely. So this is the 4th armour corps, I think. Interesting. They should counterattack this province now. Yeah. We're still waiting 20 IC. We're still building a lot of naval things. I don't believe we need anything else in the Navy for now. We will build another armour division, I think. We lost the Battle of Innsbruck, don't worry, that was just my HQ. That will retreat and then come back again. Is this province? No. No. You can see me trying to pull my armour back about now, but again having some difficulties. Successful encirclement here. This should be interesting. One division, one Slovak division. At twice the organisation of my unit. This would be interesting. Can one British armoured division with substantially better attack stats and things be able to take on one Slovak division twice as organised? Don't know. They've deployed some anti-aircraft defences, which is relatively rare. Crunched. They lost that battle. Oh, okay. We're now on the outskirts of Beograd. This is funny. Yeah, they're taking much bigger org losses than us. We've almost been to Dubrovnik, which is... My mum's been to Dubrovnik. Nice place, supposedly. Yeah, but I don't know. Certainly Italy's entry seems to have messed some stuff up for the Germans. I'm thinking we may have to retreat out of Denmark. If we can't hold this straight, then we can't hold Denmark. That's the problem. I'll have to either micromanage it very, very carefully, or retreat. You can see me here trying to cut off yet another division. I'll stop them from being able to retreat by doing a blocking attack. Hey, here we go, I was about to do my normal. Oh, I'll try and encircle this division, but I can't because it's or to retreat into Romania. Oh, unless it retreats into this province, and then I can kill it. We'll cause them some manpower losses, that's what we'll do. Oh, by the way, well, unless Hungary enters the war, Germany can't attack me through Hungary. Because Hungary is not at war with me, so I'm not overly concerned about that. The Slovak division is about to die. It sounds so evil. I'm not that evil. I'm not that evil a person, I swear. I'm giving my commander and troops some experience here, causing the Germans some manpower losses. Liberating the Balkans may be interesting, actually. Not because it's interesting in itself, but because it's... I wonder how much of their leadership and stuff I inherit. I think I inherit quite a lot. I wonder if that applies to their IC as well. That would be good. If I can keep Yugoslavia's IC, that will help me quite a great deal. If we go to the provinces button... no, that's... Well, let's try this. Manpower might be a good measure. Well, you can see that actually it's a long way down until I start getting to Yugoslav provinces. Interesting. Don't let him get away. Chase him. So I feel a bit guilty about going away to France and leaving you with no videos for 2 weeks, guys. I'm sorry about that. It is the holidays. I'm generally quite busy during the holidays. And by the way, it's not my fault, it's my parents' fault. It's mums and dads and everyone's fault. Certainly my order of battle here is terrible, absolutely terrible. But considering that I actually have no resistance, who cares? You know, it's not a big issue. I'm not sure whether these artillery brigades are even needed. It'd be interesting to see. I know there are a few divisions which still don't have any artillery, but as far as I'm aware, most of it does now. So, I'd like to try and save these Italians, but no, they're dead. They do have a port, actually. They're not as dead as I thought. Chase him. Oh no, Mountaineers? Armour v Mountaineers. That's an interesting face. That's an interesting face-up. And they aren't that bad at attacking me, either. This would be interesting. Let's see how they like being encircled, shall we? Encircled is my middle name. They call me Giles the Encircler. No, they don't. That's a stupid name. I'm very surprised at where all these German divisions have gone. They're not at war with the Soviets. Soviets or Soviets? What do you prefer, guys? I don't mind. You know, comments are helpful. I don't know how you're going to write in the comments to tell me whether you prefer the word Soviet or Soviet. To me, Soviets sounds correct. Americans, I know you like to say Soviets. Well, some of you actually, not all of you. Actually, I think this battle may go in our favour. Because although Mountaineers are pretty decent at attacking provinces, mountain provinces, they're still facing up against 2 armoured divisions. So, yeah, that might not work out too well for them, actually. I have a feeling it's because these Italian divisions have caused absolute panic in the German ranks. Oh, excellent, we got that tech. That's brilliant. This tech down here is brilliant. Always great to have that tech. And because they're wasting all their organisation here, when we encircle them, it's going to be doubly bad for them. And I will encircle them. I'm going to try and race to the Bulgarian border to prevent German forces in Yugoslavia from actually retreating. Beograd will be a hard battle for me, actually, because I don't have much infantry nearby. Very quick turnaround here. Very quick turnaround of events. Really surprised, actually. Just ridiculously surprised as to how this has actually happened. I was not anticipating this at all. Supply situation not too bad for a front which is just doubled in length, essentially. We'll go towards Bulgaria. This is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry divisions, at least, a mountain division, and 2 garrison divisions by the looks of things. Not counting the things I've just encircled in the north. This has probably yielded about 5 divisions overall, 6 divisions overall. Not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby. You see, I tried to attack them here, and then thought, if they do want to retreat into this province, that actually makes it much better for me, because whilst they're not an urban terrain, that certainly is better for me. Let's try and find an infantry division which doesn't have an artillery brigade. Like this one. And if I just wasted some money, some IC, those are Marines. Marines. Oh dear. May have just wasted some IC. Oh dear. Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Oh good. I found oh good, I found some divisions which don't have artillery brigades. Yeah. I'm feeling quite good right now. I'm not going to do the really annoying thing that some Let's Players say, which is, and we're doing really well right now, because we're doing okay, we're not doing too badly, but it's not like we're crushing the entire Wehrmacht, are we? We're facing up a front which was intentionally weakened by the Germans. This is a move order which they had ordered before before my armoured division had moved into that province, so They wouldn't normally be allowed to launch that attack, but they can because it's a little bit buggy. Oh, excellent. They've moved out of Beograd. Big mistake, mate. Forest. Yeah, we'll let them move on another province, actually, as well. We might as well let them move on to plains. Because plains are really where you want to be if you're anticipating an armour assault. If you're on plains, that's where you want to be. So we'll just shadow them for now. I hope they realise that any division they actually get into Yugoslavia will very quickly be relatively quickly destroyed by me. This will be fun. No. See if we could, yeah. I'm not going to do this in time to save Italy. Save Albania, even. But at least this way... Oh no, I can't liberate Albania. That's a shame. Oh, I think you guys might find this quite funny. We go and find Italy. I wonder who's in charge of Italy. Oh, Mussolini. Mussolini has been allowed to keep his job, but that's because we didn't do the install democracy war goal. And I'd always recommend you never do the install democracy war goal because it's bugged. It's so bugged. I've never seen a situation where you'd want to use the install democracy war goal. Air cover pretty shoddy right now in Europe. They're about to lose another mountain division. Well, another? This is the same mountain division they had earlier. Whoops. Eager, Giles. Too eager. Oh, they've changed their axis of attack. Now they're moving into a direction where they're going to be even more screwed. This is a very interesting choice by Renderlik. I should have my log open. No order? What's a no order? Wow, I've never seen a no order before. I'd like to order my troops to do that. So we've retaken the first province of Italian Albania. I would love to reinstate the mighty King Zog. That's what I'd like to do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the King of Albania at the time, and this is modelled in Hearts of Iron as well, was King Zog the First. And there's a great AIR on the forums where someone conquers quite a lot of the world as Albania, which is an absolutely astonishing feat. Don't really have any idea how he managed to do that, to be honest. And similarly, someone did something similar as Luxembourg. There are some really quite impressive players out there, especially on the forums, guys. That's why I'm always quite wary about calling myself a good player or something, because I know I'm not that great. I'm sorry, Italy. You're going to die. Even though I killed you myself, you're going to die again. And what I'm going to have to do is keep cycling in these divisions, because they seem to be in supply in Copenhagen and not in supply in Snuggies. So I'll have to keep cycling them in to make sure that they have organisation. Can I retreat to this province? Kill them? Ah! So we've got I've got another infantry division on the run here. This division is going to be a pain. We can get it though. For once our infantry are going to do something in the liberation of Yugoslavia. So wasting some IC. Armour. One word. The one word is armour. This is my standard armour formation, by the way. I know some people like to use engineers. I don't like to use engineers because I think that engineers are best used where as they are as engineers. So attacking rivers, attacking mountains, attacking fortifications, things like that. And those are things you want to avoid attacking with armour. So to me it seems a bit contradictory to use armour and engineers. But you still get the combined arms bonus with them, so I wouldn't recommend not doing it if you can't. I wonder how much damage I've done to the Wehrmacht, overall that is. You know, both in terms of losses and prisoners taken. I imagine the number would be reasonably high. Maybe 2 armies worth in total? Or maybe an army's worth sounds a bit more realistic, to be brutally honest. We just destroyed this division here. It no longer has anywhere to retreat to, so... Armour showing its strength, by the way, here, guys. Its mobility is its strength. You know, really cutting down a weakly defended front. And just annihilating anything which stands in its path. Might succeed, that attack. But we have reinforcements on the way. Use my out of supply division to move forward quickly. We'll keep moving south as well. Get these guys down here quick. I'm hoping someone is going to try and retreat here. Oh, they can still get away. Oh well. No, Italy, you're on your last legs. Italy should not have given up those German expeditionary forces. I would have absolutely loved to have seen Germany fighting Germany. That would have been actually hilarious. Oh, I messed that up. Oh well. Well, you know how I was talking about retreating from the Balkans completely. I'm quite pleased I stayed now. Actually, in the grand scheme of things, I think I've done a lot more damage to the Wehrmacht than I could have done somewhere else. And liberating Yugoslavia, in the short term at least, benefits me. What really might screw things over is Romania and Hungary enter the war. But I can't really do much about that right now. I have a feeling if I declare war on Romania, then I also will bring Hungary, Japan and Siam into the war, and that would definitely not be something I want to do. Because it would be even more brilliant if I could knock Romania out, make them a puppet, and make Hungary a puppet, and give Germany even more of an obstacle to overcome. I definitely think a German victory at the moment is unlikely. Let's look at their manpower. 138, I hope it's that low. But we only have 2 spies, so this intel won't be very accurate at all. They certainly have more leadership than 0. And probably a lower national unity than 100. Possible that they do have 100. I have seen Germany with 100 before. They've left Tirana undefended, so we'll annoy them by taking Tirana. I won't make it to thingy in time. To Italy in time. I've almost done it though. Oh, here comes Italy. Dun da 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 da. That's the first time I'm going to do a fanfare, by the way. And that's probably the last time we're going to do a fanfare as well. And they lost those divisions, as I expected. Greek terrain is not very good for armour, so this is where with all honesty, it gets a bit more difficult. I'm just actually shocked that I managed to actually reverse the situation completely And I am having partisan problems in Yugoslavia, actually. Just annoying. And I can't liberate them or make them a puppet either, so it's a bit frustrating, to be honest. Yes, come this way. We'll rescue you. Not. It's 1 HQ, I don't care about it at all. You see with me sort of juggling where I want to put divisions. It'd be quite fun to break through here. But this is it's only hills. I could probably do that, to be honest. Oh, go on, let's give it a go, shall we? I messed up my attack. I misclicked. How stupid is that? And the AI immediately does something quite clever, which is counter-attack on multiple places. No problem. We will overcome Germany, don't worry. We will liberate the world with democracy by force. Democracy by force. That's how democracy should roll. No. Let's give this a go. We'll try and push them out of Villach. Villach is a IC province. We'll cause the Germans some minor inconveniences by taking 1 IC off them. But every little does help. And in a non-Tesco way as well. We'll hold there for now. We won the Battle of Tirana. This is going to be hard because I misclicked, so this division is entering as a reserve division, but I would have liked to have entered it as a normal. It's entering the battle in reserve, sorry, not as a as I'd have liked it to. I can't liberate Greece either. The Germans can't supply these men, by the way. They'll be operating off supply that they've captured from the Italians, and on supply that was already in Greece already, because they can't use convoys because Gibraltar is sealed, and obviously there is no land connection between here and Germany. So I'm going to call that attack off. I was hoping I'd be able to break through because their organisation was relatively low, but it was not to be. I don't regret not building mountaineers, by the way. I'm not hanging around in the mountains for long. I'm going to get out of them as soon as I can. More infantry, I think. We're going to invest heavily in the army right now. If we're going to try and go toe-to-toe... Well, my manpower is dropping quite a lot. That's mainly because I'm building new divisions. If I'm going to go toe-to-toe with the Wehrmacht, I will need greater amount of... a larger army in general. But I think, I don't know if Germany is ever going to launch Barbarossa, because it's getting very, very late for them to do it, if they are planning on doing it. Maybe the Soviets will attack them. That would be interesting. And then it would be a very interesting race to see who could grab the most of Germany. Certainly I would put Soviets as the favourites. I don't think I'd be able to beat them particularly. Oh, I gotta go. Thanks guys, bye.